It's always a pleasure to be here and then to see you guys. And always grateful um, to be doing this. Every day I wake up, guys. This is part of my what makes me continue to live. Yes, I just like to use this blessing that God has given me. And I'm sure the same for you guys. Yet we want to pass it on. Use this blessing to bless other people. Yes, their businesses. To talk to them using our mindset skills. Yeah, but also to impart different knowledge, and experience that we gain, yes, at work. Because there's so much that we are gathering, there's so much exposure, there's so much learning, yes, on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, okay. So I am grateful for that. Happy and grateful, yes, and I hope it's the same for you guys today. It's another Thursday. Apologies for last week. Last week, again, it was so heavy, and we just got stuck into a client meeting, and the meeting just overran. And and I would like to talk about that when I get to stage number 6. Yes, because there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of learning. Yes, to share. And this learning is all about making us better, making us do things a little bit more. And when we reflect, we're able to be a better version of ourselves. Yeah. Today, as always, we're going to be talking about the Moracle Accountancy Formula. And in particular, this is the month of October. So we are going to be focusing on stage number 4, yeah, which is taxation. Yeah. But as always, we know that we want to now give a brief reminder and a brief what you call it now, background, of why we're doing this and all the different stages. Yeah. Okay. So, Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yes. If I was asked, yeah, in 3 words, yes, how would I describe Moracle Accountancy Formula? Yes. And I'm always saying to you guys, think about it. Yes. 3 words would be accounting, yes, it will be mindset, and it will be artificial intelligence. Yeah. So accounting, yes, because we're accountants. Yes. So that's what we do. Yes. Accountants, as we know, we are needed. Every country needs an accountant. Every business needs an accountant. Yeah. Every individual who is, particularly these guys who are wealthy, yes, they need accountant. Yeah. So accounting, if you are an accountant, then the need for what you do exists, So if you choose to become an accountant, then I'm telling you, it's one of the professions, that are out there that you will always be needed. Yeah, so let's remember that. So at Moracle Foundation training, or this Moracle Accountancy Formula, yes, we do accounting. We do real accounting. Yeah. Okay. So mindset. Again, as we know, you could be, an experienced accountant. You could be the best accountant out there, but if you don't have the right mindset, to back, these skills that God has blessed you with, you're going to drop the ball, because this accounting is about serving people. Yes, it's about serving organizations. It's about being there, be their trusted advisor. So if you don't have the right mindset to support, your accounting skills, yes, you're going to not stand out. So here we talk about the mindset, the kind of attitude that you have to bring, yeah, to bear when you are actually doing your job. Yes. And the third bit is in artificial intelligence. Think about it. There's no way now, yes, that you will be doing your accounting job as an accountant, whereby artificial intelligence, yeah, is not taken into consideration. Yeah, this is the world that we live now. Yeah, the fact that we're all connected digitally, yes, from different parts of the world, and we're all benefiting the same thing, that itself, yeah, we need to be grateful. We need to shout about it. And we need to be aware, yeah, that this is making life much, much, much relatively easier, and then it's a leveler. You understand? So you cannot say, oh, well, yeah, because you are in the UK, you are guys, and I'm in Africa or Sierra Leone or Ghana or Nigeria or wherever you are. Yeah, so you guys are better than us, in terms of what you're receiving. No, sorry, we're all receiving the same. Yes, in terms of, connectivity, in terms of the internet. Yeah. So when you Google something in Sierra Leone, yes, you Google something in Ghana, you Google something in the UK or the US, yes, you get the same result. Yeah. So artificial intelligence, we have to embrace it. We have to embrace it. So those three things, yeah, is what always sits in my mind when I'm talking about the Moracle Accountancy Formula. And I'm saying here, guys, once you master this, yes, you get that inside you. Yes, my friend, if it's money that you want to make, I'm telling you, make a lot of money. Yes. If it's fame, you want to be out there, people know you. I'm telling you, you would be out there talking to people, touching their lives. People will always remember you because you're going to leave everyone you come in contact with. You're going to leave them with the impression of increase. You're going to do it. Yes. So I'm asking you guys, yeah, please, please, don't just come here and then just listen to me talking, yes, every Thursday. Yeah, try and then put into practice. Try and put into practice. Practice, practice, practice makes it perfect. Yeah, okay. So 6 stages. Yeah, those 6 stages are one, management information system. That's stage number one. Yeah. What do we do there? Yes, there is data. We capture that data, financial and non-financial data. We capture that data, yes, in a certain way. We record it in a certain way. We analyze it in a certain way, and then we reconcile. Yeah, this financial data, bank reconciliation. Yes, we reconcile those numbers. Yes, so that we ourselves we know those numbers. We ourselves we have confidence in these numbers. The integrity of the data that we are actually playing with, we believe in it. Yes, because we have been, we've seen this data, we've recorded it, we've done all sorts of things, to it, reconcile it. So we say these are our figures. Yeah. But also, it's not only just about recording, where you go further. Yeah, things that you think about, stage number one, payroll. Yeah. Most organizations, the biggest cost is people. People cost. People need to be paid at the end of the month. People generate cost. Yes, the services, that people are offering for every business. Yeah, most business, the biggest cost there is staff cost. Yeah, so at stage number one, you're going to learn how to do payroll. Yes, even if you don't do the payroll, somebody else does the payroll. You need to be able to know, what that person has done or how he's gone around it to do that payroll. You can check it. Yeah, VAT. Yeah, most businesses, for example, here in the UK, once you got a turnover of 85,000 or more, then you are supposed to register for VAT. Yes, so you need to begin to account for VAT on a quarterly basis, as the case may be. Yeah, gifted for some charities, yes, that receive donation from personal individuals. Yes, if you get a gift or a donation from an individual, and then that individual is paying tax, yes, then you can get it gifted. Yes, so there we want to make sure that we're claiming those gifted. We just identify first. Yeah, every business need a budget. Yes, every business, because the budget is the roadmap. It tells you, well, this is where we're going. Yes, we're here today, but we know this is where we want to go. So the budget helps. And every organization, yes, deserves a budget. And I'm saying, guys, please, 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 if we are actually dealing or involved in any account or stage number one, yeah, you got to ask for budget. Yes. And guys, I'm saying to you, I'm talking particularly to the young ones who are just, going through that stage number one. Yes. I know you would have done your QuickBooks, you got QuickBooks certification or zero certification. Listen to me here. If a client is given to you and say, now you need to post, you got to do some posting where you're going to do some reconciliation. Yes. I want you to ask for the budget. Yes. Ask for the budget. That organization has it got a budget? If it doesn't have a budget, that's the opportunity for you, yeah, to now say, well, okay, well, I want to now see how I can do. I'm just going to post. I'm just going to do the bookkeeping. I'm just doing all the reconciliation. Yeah, stop and ask for the budget. Yes, and that will give you, I'm telling you, some good feelings, because when you know there's a budget there, this organization, this is where they're heading. It helps. Financial procedure manual. Yes, every business, every finance function should have this in place. And if they don't have it, come back. Come and ask us. Yes, if they don't have it, we can give you a template, opportunity for you to go, and then demonstrate, what you believe in. Yes, financial procedure manual is needed for every finance function because it tells, what needs to be done, how things are done here. Yes, that's what it says. Yes, you got the background information. And you guys, if you know me, yes, and know how Moracle does things, the first thing that you want to do when you're doing it with any client is to get the background information. Background information, those 6 stages. Yes, you need to know those 6 stages. If you don't, yes, your background information about that client is going to be, substandard. And when your background information about a client is weak, then the financial information or finances that you're going to, the financial report that is going to come out is going to be weak as well, because your background information is weak. So you need to be able to, to know what is what within that organization. Yeah, 6 stages. And again, by now, if you have been coming to the training and you don't have that, please come and ask. We'll give you that 6 stages. So it's for you to go and then understand it and implement it. Yes. Okay. CRM system. We're talking about CRM. Yeah. Artificial intelligence. Now, most systems, most businesses, yes, they have a CRM system. Yeah. And that CRM system is where they capture, the client information. Yes. So every business like us, Moracle, each and every client that comes to us, that we have as a client, it goes through what we call, practice management. Yeah, we got a software, whereby we record it, detailed information, anti-money laundering checks, whatever it is that we decide we're going to serve that client. All of that information is there. Who is who within the organization? So businesses, they do have that, but we need to check. We need to find out. Well, some of them will say, well, I know, but it's up here in my head. Well, if that's the case, you now need to try and get that off the head and put it down in somewhere, a system. Yeah, it should not be in the head. It should be somewhere in the system. Yes. So CRM system, needs to be there. We need to identify it. And the reason why we need to identify it is because we want it to be connected to the accounting software. Yeah, it has to be. Yes. You got DMS. Yes, you got to be. Yeah. So every organization, got what you call now document management system. Yes. There's so much information going in and out of every organization, every business. Because all the business is small, but I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how small or large that business is. Yeah, there's a lot of documents going in and out. How this information, how is it gathered? Yes, well, not in somebody's head or it's just all over the place. Yeah, that needs to be organized. Yeah, okay. So I'm saying they should not just be standalone, they have to be integrated. That's the beauty. So you can see how AI comes in here. Yeah, you need to have this stuff in place, this integration. Yes, you cannot have different systems. Yes, all standalone. They're not talking to each other. You have to integrate them. So stage number one, very, very crucial. Yes, so important. I'm telling you guys, like everything else, if you get stage number one right, stage number two becomes a doddle. Stage number three becomes a doddle. Number four, taxation, it becomes easier. Yeah, I'm telling you, the reporting, yeah, an auditor standing in stage number five is looking back at stage number one. If the systems and controls are in place, I'm telling you, that auditor is going to be so happy. It makes their work relatively easier. Yeah. Stage number six, to file accounts. Yes, if we have taken things into consideration, stage number one, those accounts will not be rejected. Those accounts will be done on time. Those accounts will be filed on time. Yes, but stage number one needs to be, yeah, focused on. So our attention, I'm saying here, needs to be on stage number one. Place more attention to it. So I'm saying here, guys, if anything at all, yes, not because you're doing stage number one means that you are low level, yes, or you are not relevant, or you don't have any value. Yes, don't look at it that way. In fact, I'm saying to you, it's the reverse. It's the reverse. You're gonna say, stage number one is valuable. Yes, whatever I'm doing here, yes, it's got value. I'm creating value here. Because if stage number one is not done properly, yeah, number two is going to be substandard. Number three is going to be a really, really mess or challenge. Yes. Number four, that organization is going to pay more tax. Yes, more tax because number one, yeah, things have not been done the way it should be. We have not identified tax, planning opportunities down there. We have not recorded things properly. So what happens when you're doing your tax? Yeah, after the account has been done, more tax. Yes, nobody wants to pay more tax. Seriously, yeah, and you cannot afford, to tell your client to pay more tax because you've not done the job properly. Yeah, I've had a lot of stories, with accountant telling the client, well, this is the tax figure, you're gonna pay it. Yes, that's not right. Seriously, yeah. But we'll talk more about that. Yeah. So stage number one, so important. That's why every week I will be talking about this and reminding us about stage number one. Because if we get this right, yes, guys, if we get it right, all the other stages will fall in place. Management account with value. Yeah, we're talking about spotlight reporting. And I'm advising you guys, please, yes, take this serious. Wherever you are, if you are actually involved in the finance function or you're doing accounts for, management account for your clients, use spotlight reporting. Yes, because I'll tell you, I myself have used spotlight reporting and I've now gone, and then ask the compare with other management account providers, the software, the tool. Yes, none of them can compare, to what Spotlight reporting can do. I'm telling you. Yeah. So I'm saying to you guys, yeah, even for you guys who are joining us now, yes, the young ones, yeah, master not only stage one, master stage number two. Because now, once you've done number one, yes, now you provide management accounts every month. Yeah, for clients, I'm telling you, you're going to put you in a completely different position. Yeah. So master spotlight reporting, master it. Yeah. It's not only for, oh, well, I'm not qualified, so I cannot do it. That's not the age now. Yes. No, you're going to have the skill to do it. Yes. Yes. But not to say, oh, well, I'm not qualified. I'm not ACCA qualified. Oh, I'm not AAT qualified. Oh, I'm not CIMA qualified. Yes. Okay. You can do it. Yes. What do you need? Yes, to do management account, that adds value. Well, Spotlight can tell you. Spotlight can give you that. But it starts with stage number one, first of all. You've got to master stage number one. So it's not bookkeeping. Yeah, it's beyond bookkeeping. That's why with the Moracle Accountancy Formula, we call it management information systems. There are different systems all coming together, yes, integrated to be able to make sure that nothing is missed out. Yes, it's stage number one. Religiously, we are on top of those numbers. Yes, and if we did that, Yes, I'm telling you, number two, management account that adds value is going to come out from that system. And we are going to be so much, I'm telling you, clients are going to enjoy, our company with them because we're going to help them to make money. Yes, we're going to help them, to get their business to grow. And guess what? Yes, surprise, surprise. Yes, if their business grow, we are going to grow as well. Yes, but we should not be sitting down there and saying, "Oh, well, I've done my job. Whether the client grow or not, you want to be paid." That's not fair. Yes. So think about it. You go there and do what you have to do, support that client, yeah, with your skill set, yes, with that professionalism, yeah, with that right attitude, yes, be there. Yes, I know it's not easy. Sometimes it's so difficult, like, you can see my hair, it's all white, gray, I'm losing everything. Well, sorry, it takes that, you understand, to be professional. Yes, whatever it takes to be there because you sign up for this. You sign up for this. Don't come in there, and then haphazardly, you're doing things. No, sorry, that's not a professional. Yes, you go down there, to serve your client. And when you serve them properly, I'm telling you, you serve them, and these guys are growing. Yes, when they grow, you are going to grow as well. They're going to pay you, they're going to look after you. Yes, and this is what we're talking about here, the kind of mindset, yes, that we have to deliver this. Yeah, but it starts with number one, management information systems. We have to have it. Yes, it's oh, well, that business is too small, I don't need it. I hear that story all the time. Oh, I've just started. Yes, so I don't need that. It's too costly. Well, think about it. Whether you are a startup, whether you have been going for some time, yes, or whether you are a large business, multinational, international, yes, you need management information systems in place. And now, yes, cost is not a big issue. Before it has, you got to take that into consideration. Massive cost. All these different systems, yes, they cost a lot of money, but not now. Now they're relatively cheap. Yes, but we, the accountant, we, the advisor, the trusted advisor, we need to know it inside out to go out there, and be able to talk to a client. Yeah, raise that awareness. Yes, and be there and help them. Yes, and the fact that we supposed to be doing it and not the client. Yes, I hear this so many times where it's the client that needs to go and file. It's a client that needs to do this. It's a client that needs to do that. It's a client that needs to chase, the customer. Seriously, credit control. That's not the client. That's our job. That's our job. You to put systems in place. Yeah, that will make things easier, not the client. And most of the time, we are asking CEOs, yeah, to do this kind of job that they are not trained to do. But no wonder when we get to number three, yeah, we're doing account, yeah, the information is all over the place. And when we come to tax, they end up paying more tax. Yes, because they're not trained. Yeah, CEO of a company, yeah, you seriously, you cannot expect that person to do stage number one for you. Seriously, they cannot. Yes, they will say they want to do it. But most of the time, the reason why they say they want to do it because they're looking to save cost. Oh, we can save costs. We don't want to pay a professional accountant to do it. Yes, that is where the thinking is coming from. It's not that they want to do it because they are so expensive. A CEO doing stage number one is too expensive. Yes, but they will say they want to do it, and we now need to let them know. No, sorry, you are too expensive. Don't do it. We will come and do it for you. Yes, we will do it for you because we are the people, the right people to do it. Yes, we've got the right skills, we've got the right mindset, and we are there to allow you to focus on, yes, you front end of your own business. Yeah, you need to deal with your own customer. attention, guys. You might be sitting down there and say, no, hold on. Oh, well, they don't, they can't, they're not, what's the word now? So many expressions, they don't, what you call it now? They don't value us, or they cannot afford me. Yes, we use all those terms that the client can afford you. Every business can afford you. I'm telling you. Yeah. But there's a certain way to go about it. Yeah. But don't allow the client to get involved in that stage number one. That's your area of expertise. Yeah. Number three, accounts and scheduling. Yes. It's so important that every time we do accounts, you got a backup of the schedules there. You cannot do accounts without scheduling if you are in Moracle. Yes, you cannot, because you know that, yes, if you want me to sign an account, I want to see the schedules, because I'm not involved in stage number one. I'm not involved in stage number two. Now, you are asking me to sign a set of account. Well, I want to see the schedules. How did you get those figures? But please don't ask me and say, Molai, if you want to see the breakdown of the income, go to stage number one from QuickBooks. That's where I got the figures from. Yes, I want to know how the total expenses was broken down. You ask me, oh, go to QuickBooks stage one. So you're taking me back. I'm in stage three. Yes, now you're bringing me back again to stage one. Sorry, guys. That's not how we do it in Moracle. Yes, we're saying when you get to stage number three, all the schedules, yes, where the figures have come from, how they were recorded, how they were reconciled, how they were analyzed, all of that you bring it into your schedule. That's what you're doing. You don't start telling me, well, that figure of debtor, it was a debtor brought forward from last year, plus one or two or minus whatever it is, and then this is my balance carry forward. Well, that is not debtor for me. That's not debtor schedule. Oh, a figure brought forward from last year. You don't know what the figure is. Now you add or minus, and then you got to carry forward. Sorry, that's not how we do it here in Moracle. Yes, if you say debtor, yes, you need to break down the individual customers. Yes, those customers that we serve, those customers that we send an invoice to, those customers that did not pay at the end of the year. Yes, but we don't stop there. We go and say, look at after the year end. That's why there's an accounting standard called subsequent events. Yes, there's an accounting standard. Yes, that it says, you look after the end of the year, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months after the end of the year to see post-balance sheet what happened. Yes, if that money was received after the end of the year, yes, and then it was a debtor, yeah, then you can say, oh, okay, this is true debtor, because we can see the money has been received after the end of the year. But if that money was not received at the end of the year, even though it was outstanding, then that is not true debtor. You need to do something to that figure. Yeah. So this is what constitutes a schedule, a proper scheduling. But don't just give me, I say, brought forward, and then carry forward. What does that mean? Yeah. Okay, we see that a lot. And I'm saying to you guys, yes, we need to break it down. And surprise, surprise, let me tell you, yeah, if number one was done properly, stage number one, if it was done properly, all this information, when you get to stage number three, it will be there for you. You don't have to do it. Somebody's already done it. It's stage number one. So stage number one, yeah, keep going back again to it. The debtors reconciliation, the creditors reconciliation, the bank reconciliation, the PAYE reconciliation, all of that should be done in stage number one, not number three. Yeah, guys, I want you guys to understand this. So when you are doing accounts, statutory accounts and scheduling, you are not doing reconciliation. Yes, that reconciliation should have been done for you, stage one. If it's not been done, yeah, go back again and say, no, sorry, it's got to be done in stage number one. Take it back. Who done number one? Have to do more work. Yeah, that's how it is done here in the Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yes. Stage number four, tax. Yes, the month of October is all about tax. And think about it here. Yeah, I make it clear here. We are appointed by our clients. Yes, the first thing that is in their mind They're saying, oh, let's get an accountant that we will appoint that will help to save tax for us. That is what is in their mind. Yes, okay? So they appointed us, yeah, to act for them. And what that acting means that we now need to make sure when we are doing stage number one, yeah, we're posting things, yes, correctly. We're identifying all the expenditure that relates to that business. Yes. And when I say identify all the expenses, yes, you will know for small businesses, yes, an expenditure is not only the money that is come out of their bank account. Yes, the expenditure can include monies that are come out from another bank account or other, personal, what you call it now, accounts. So for you to make sure you get a complete picture, you are now going to be looking at the bank account of the business. You are now going to be looking at, the account for the personal, yes, the director or directors, as the case may be, yeah, and all that information as well, because you want to capture all of that. If the expenses, yeah, is reduced and you don't capture all of that, then what happened to tax? You're going to pay more tax. Yes? And I'm saying to you, each and every one of us here, it's our responsibility to make sure that the true cost, yes, is captured. Yes? So you will say, oh, well, a lot of the time I hear the result I give to you is as good as the information that you've given to me. So now I'm giving back to you this account, yeah, based on the information that you've given to me. All right, I understand that. Yes, but I'm saying, guys, with the mindset, yeah, with this mind that you come in to serve this client and serve this client to the best of your ability, yes, I'm asking us, yeah, not just to focus on that, but to look at the business, understand the business, you understand? And then say, this business in front of me, this account that I'm looking at, this tax that needs to be paid, is this the right tax? Yes, have I captured all of the expenses? Have I captured all of the income? Well, that means that it's not only looking at just the bank account of the business, you need to look at outside of the company bank account. Yes, so you ask yourself that question: have we captured all of the expenses? Have we captured all of the income? And if we don't do that, and we only just look at the information that's been presented to us, and you use that as an excuse, you have to say, well, the information that I give to you, or the report or advice I give to you, is as good as the information you've given to me. That is not good enough. Yes, so that's the first thing I want to bring to your attention. And tax, that's what it is. Yes, tax. Yeah, nobody wants to pay, tax that is, excessive. Yes, everybody wants to pay their fair share of tax. Let's be honest. Yeah, but if we don't do our job the way we're supposed to do it, yeah, stage number one, I'm pointing back at, yeah, making sure that there is proper systems in place to capture all of those costs. Yes, then we are not going to be serving our clients. We are not going to be serving our clients. So I'm advising here, guys. So again, we're pointing back at stage number one. Yes, for you to be able to do your job, to serve your client, and also your conscience. Yes, when you do a job, whereby you're asking your client to pay tax to the authorities. Yes, you want to make sure that, you yourself, you got conscience, where you send to the client, where this amount of money is fair. It's a fair tax. Yes, that I'm asking you to make a payment to the revenue, because we know the revenue needs that money. Yeah, but at the same time, we need to, to save our clients. We need to advise our clients. Yeah, if we don't advise our clients are going to end up, paying excessive tax, and that is not fair. For me, that's in anything at all. It's a sin. I'm telling you guys. Yes, and I've seen quite a lot of the occasions where we're not doing much work. Yes, when it comes to the tax that needs to be paid, we just say, well, okay, well, this is your tax that comes out of the wash. Yeah, you're going to pay this. Yes, and we have not done anything, yeah, to mitigate, the exposure to the tax liability. Yes, and that exposure, and I'm saying to you guys, think about it. It starts with stage number one. If stage number one, yeah, whereby we capture data, we record that data, we analyze that data, we reconcile that data. If that is not done properly, we're exposing our clients. Those clients are going to be exposed. Yes? So, what do we need to do? Focus on stage one. Yes? If you are a client of us, we are not going to wait for you at the end of the year for you to give us the financial information. We are going to work with you, yeah, on a month-by-month basis. So we're capturing the information. Yes, we're recording that information. We are analyzing that information. We're reconciling that information. And we're telling you what the position is, the kind of tax position that you are actually, going to be faced with, down, at the end of the year. So we forecast based on the information that you've given us, that we've reconciled, that we worked on. We're now saying, well, if the business continue in this way, yeah, now we're talking about trend analysis here. If it continues that way, this is what your tax position is going to be, your corporation tax, your self-assessment tax. Well, what do we need to do? Yeah, to plan to mitigate that tax exposure. It is so important, guys. We cannot wait until we get to stage number 4 for us to do it. We have to start doing it and thinking of it in stage number 1. Again, I keep telling you guys, when you guys focus on stage number 1 and you say, oh, well, I'm just a bookkeeper, I'm just a low level, I'm saying to you, yes, think about it. It's not low level. There's a lot of value, yes, around stage number 1. Are you with me? Oh, well, I'm not qualified, so that's why I'm doing stage number 1. No, yes, you are part of a system. Yes, according to the Moracle Accountancy Formula, everybody that is involved in 1 to 6 stages, they are important members. Yes, because you cannot just bring anybody, to come and do stage number 1. If that person does not have that background information about that client, that person is not trained properly. That person does not know that business inside out. Yes, because if you bring somebody, yeah, to be part of these 6 stages, yeah, even though you're saying, well, you're just stage 1, I want that person to just record. That person is going to be recording things all over the place. And then what happens? You get now to stage number 4, yeah, when you're looking at the tax, now you see a big tax there, yes? And then you go to the client and say, well, no, sorry, well, you're going to pay this tax because that's what the figures are saying. Guys, I don't think that is fair. Yeah? So focus on stage number 1. Focus on stage number 1. Yes? Yes, you can go onto the HMRC website. Yes, you will get to read about, there's so much guidance there. It will tell you, for example, there are some costs that are disallowed for tax purposes. For account, yes, it's allowed, but when it comes to tax, you got to disallow it. Yeah, so go and read. Yeah, and I'm asking you guys, yeah, if you, wherever you are, and if you want to work for international clients, and if you want to be the international accountant, wherever you are, yeah, say if the clients are based in the UK, where the information is easy for you to go and find out, log on to the HMRC website, and then you will get a lot of information there, a lot of guidance there. Go and read, go and watch those videos. Are you with me? Now you're not expecting anybody to stand in the classroom and telling you about tax. No, go to YouTube. Yes, go to this website there, HMRC website. Lots and lots of information there. Yeah, be curious. Yeah, want to know. Yeah, raise your level of awareness. Even though you are doing stage number 1, that's what it means. You need to. You need to. You cannot say, well, oh, well, I'm not doing tax. I don't know what is happening in the UK. But then you are dealing with the UK clients. No, sorry. Yes, if you are working in the Moracle Accountancy Formula, we are expecting you, yeah, to go and read. Yes, and be aware. Yeah, that awareness is so important. You cannot tell me, well, I don't know about this, Well, if you don't know about this, then you're not supposed to be working with that client. Yes? But get the awareness. That's how you're going to help, identify issues that relate to tax, for example. Yeah? And it's so, so important, guys. Yes, tax awareness. I'm saying here to start with the awareness. Yes, that well, hold on, this business is a tax. Yes, it's tax exposed if we don't record things properly, if we don't capture the expenses properly. Yes, that client might end up paying more tax. You must have that awareness. This client that I'm working on, for example, yeah, it's a non-for-profit. Yes. Well, okay. If it's a non-for-profit, then what is the tax exposure? What's the tax implication? You need to know, because when you're recording the stage number one, you need to know. When you come across financial information that has got tax implication, you will know how to record it. You will know how to capture it. Yes. So not just record it. Well, I'm just doing a bookkeeping. I'm just recording things. Yeah. So the awareness is the first thing I want to bring to your attention, guys, when you're dealing with tax. That awareness. Yes. There are basic things that you need to know. Stage number one captures those things. Yeah. Okay. Next week, we will go into more detail on the tax. Because tax, as you know, is a popular subject. Yes. And every business out there, as I know, don't want to pay more tax that is required. Yes? No, no, no. Yeah, they want to make profit, but they want to pay tax. Yes? The business want to make profit. Yes? But they want to pay tax. Think about it. Yes? Profit, you want more profit, and where does tax come from? Tax come from the profit. Yes? So if the business want to make profit, yes, and then they want to pay tax, you can see where things are not aligned here. Yeah, because every business needs to make a profit for you to survive, for that business to be sustainable. That business needs to be making a profit. That business has to make profit. Yes, and if that business makes profit, then tax, yes, is on the profit. Oh, think about it. Yeah. So when you make profit, you're gonna pay tax, isn't it? Yes. So you got to now try and get the formula right. Yes. How much profit, do we need to make to pay, this amount of tax? Yes, that will be okay for the business. Yes. How much profit do we need to make? Yeah, so that we can pay this amount of tax. Yeah, that will be okay, for the shareholders or the directors. Yes. Okay. You don't wait until you get to number 4. You start with stage number 1. Yeah, that's where the budget is. That's why the budget is there. How much profit do we want to make at the end of the year? How much profit do we want to make? So if we are going to make X amount of profit, then we know what the tax is going to be. Yes. You don't wait until you get to stage number 4. You start doing it from stage number 1. Yeah. And stage number 2, every month you monitor it. That's where the management account is there. So when you get to stage number 3, everything, would be refined. Those figures will be reconciled. Those figures, you will have seen them 12 times, yes, before you start doing the tax. So you can see the logic here. Yeah, the logic. Yes, you don't have to wait. Yes, you have to start thinking and talking and planning about tax from stage number 1, from the budget. Yeah, and then start recording it. And then every month you do management account. And then at the end of the year, yes, you do your statutory account. And then you come and look at the figures in stage number 4, and you say, oh, this is what I was expecting. Yes, okay. This small tax up or small tax down, that's why if it's a big tax, you say, well, hold on, why is it different from the budget? So it's so, so important, guys. Yeah, so next week, we'll talk a little bit more detail about, taxation, in its full glory. But today, I'll stop this far. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Stage number 1, management information systems. What are you doing wherever you are? What are you doing? Yes, about management information systems. Yes, what is your knowledge base? Yes, about management account, about scheduling, about taxation, about budget, about financial procedure manual. about background information. What is your take on it? What's your belief? Yes. Because now I'm taking to you guys now. Yes. When you know your why, when you really know your why you want to do this, why you want to become an accountant, yeah, you stop talking about, the things that you do. Now you start talking more about what you believe. So I'm asking you guys, what do you believe in when you're talking about management information system? What belief do you hold here? Yeah. Okay. I want to leave that with you, and then let's talk about these things, yeah, next week. Yeah. Thank you very much, yeah, for listening. Thank you for your time. And then if you're listening to me, on replay, yeah, I'd like to hear your comments as well. Yes. And well, please, yes, reflect on it. What's the thinking? What's the belief that you hold? Yeah, when you talk about stage number 1, management information systems, do you believe what we're talking about here? Do you really believe in it? Yeah. If you do, what actions are you taking? Yeah, to close that gap between what you know and what you do. Yeah, we know so much, but we do very little. Yes. What actions are you taking? What kind of support do you need? Come and talk to me. What issues that you're facing with? Come and talk to me. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Yes. God bless you all.